What's up, everybody?
What's up, man? What's up?
What's going down?
How
What's
everybody
going
doing
down?
today, man?
Ah,
Huh? How everybody doing today, huh? Hey, it's
Oh
Uncle
my God.
Escobar, man. I die in Miami, beating up all the Dolphins, man. That's right.
This is going to be rich.
I down at South Beach, man. I down at South Beach, man.
what you doing down in South Beach, my guy?
Enjoying the race, man. Enjoying the race. Yes.
Why
I
why you
walking
so hype, man?
around.
What's going on with you?
I walking around with my Jordans on, man. My Jordans.
Your
Yes.
Jordans?
Yes. My Jordans. I get
I
in a
can't.
Sunday, man.
I'm waiting for the reveal, man. Like
Me too.
I'm waiting for the reveal. What are we talking about?
Do you want that review? All right.
We want
I
the
turn on
reveal.
my
Please,
team music,
God.
man.
I need the reveal.
I turn on my team music, man.
Hey, what's up, Miss Debbie? Look,
Hey,
you
Miss
got it,
Debbie, what's up?
man. You got us
You
waiting.
got motherfuckers waiting over here.
That's okay, man. Hey, hey.
Oh my God.
Hey, all
You look
right.
fabulous.
There you go. Having a good old time. Okay, I see you.
Hey.
I see you.
We beat
Hey,
up
it's
the
Unc
Dolphins, man.
Escobar.
Uncle
Uncle
Escobar.
Escobar in the house, man.
See, if he would have had a little bit of some of that other stuff over there with him, he would have really been Pablo. We ain't trying to get banned though, so we're gonna keep it clean.
We are
PG.
not trying to get banned.
I keep
There
my
you
body,
go.
my tempo pure, man, pure.
Hilarious. What's going on with y'all? How everybody doing?
Welcome to Sports Laugh and Chill, where you will laugh as we talk sports and we be chilling because it's in the name.
It is in the
That's
name.
right, man.
Facts.
The name, man.
Facts.
Big facts, man. Big facts. Gordo facts, man. Gordo.
This guy.
Hello, Miss Debbie, one of our loyal and first ever Patreon member. She is in the tier 2, which means she gets exclusive content. She gets behind the scenes information for $10 a month. If you do not want to pay $10 a month, guys, guess what? There
What's
is
that?
tier 1. Tier 1.
Okay.
And you know how much that is?
Tell me.
How much? How
It's
much? How much? How much?
$5 a month.
I like that.
Cinco tortillas, man. Cinco tortillas. Too much. Too much. Not
That's
enough. Not enough.
cheaper.
Come on, man.
That's cheaper than a cocktail.
Hey, for reals. And we understand inflation right now. We understand what's going on out here in the world. And we're
Exactly.
sensitive to that. So we understand. We got y'all. But we're gonna
We
make it
got
worth it
them.
over here. We're gonna make it worth it.
And
Yes,
for honestly, and you know what we do too is we show hella appreciation by doing that. We like shout you out hella times. And we'll put your name up on the outro of our video. We'll be like, you'll see your name. You'll see your name at the end of our videos, just like you see Ms. Debbie, Ms. Danielle, and Ms. Tanya Sayao. So wouldn't that
The
be
ladies coming through.
cool? Mm-hmm.
Fellas,
Tony
fellas, y'all gotta join, man. Y'all can't just be
What
the
you
ladies.
doing?
If they want to join, that's cool. I
Right?
appreciate them. But fellas, come on, man. Show us some love, y'all.
That's right. We need some love out here.
Yeah, or else it's
Tony down
ladies
here in
first,
Miami, man.
ladies first. Ooh,
Okay,
ladies
Gina.
first,
I hear you.
ladies
I hear you.
first.
Queen
What's up with
Latifah.
Michigan? Go blue. What's up, Harbaugh? No, just playing. I like to be controversial.
I see. I was like, I didn't even notice that. I was like, you rocking the Michigan thing, huh? You supporting your boy Moody. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
You're supporting Moody tonight. I get it. That's what I do with Moody.
Hey, we got Dandy,
What up,
man. Hey,
Dan?
Poppy, what's going on,
What's up,
Poppy?
Dan the man? What's up with your boys right now?
Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, I'm just telling y'all, I'll be right back. I got about 2 minutes.
I
so
got you. I
Hey.
understand. I see what's going on.
Handle it. Handle it.
The Knicks, right? The Knicks.
What up, Tony?
Hey, what's up, Tony? Tony Culp in the house. I gotta give much respect to Tony. She is one of the Niner queens. We do a show together called, well, it's going to be renamed because we didn't know that we had a similar name, Ladies of the Empire, which is the Niner Empire. Hello. And we do a show on Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, or 5 or 5:30, and then we talk. It's nothing but Niner ladies, so we talk Niners. So what's up, Tony?
That's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong talking Niner stuff. If it's Niners, I can listen. I'll listen all day. So, I mean, I know Uncle don't feel that way, but hey. If it's the game,
he might try to listen for some secrets, some trade secrets, some intel.
I listen, man. I listen. Hey, Marcus. Hey,
listen.
Hey, look here, Marcus.
So Marcus, what's up, Shell?
It's Uncle Escobar
Jordan.
tonight, okay? Uncle Escobar tonight.
Yeah. Uncle Escobar tonight. That's what's up.
Uncle. Like Pablo.
Oh, got you. Uncle. Okay.
Uncle. He said Uncle Escobar.
This guy.
There you go.
What's up to the 8,000 that are watching? What's up with that like button? Thank you for the like on Facebook. Hit that like button right now.
Make sure you smack that shit.
Poppy.
Draymond that button.
Wow.
As Rod would say.
Draymond.
As Rod would say.
Hey, Jordan Walker.
It's just too funny.
The NBA season is here. It is
Boston
here.
tied it up. Oh, snap.
Yeah.
So,
Dan
so
might
Jordan,
be a minute.
Yep.
Oh, what up,
he
Jordan?
might be coming back celebrating with his blizzy or crying with a glizzy. Hey, that rhymed. Marcus.
So what are we talking about this evening? What's going down?
Yeah, what we got tonight, Gina? What we got tonight?
Hella topics.
Okay. Let's kind of. Well, first of all, y'all ain't really told me how y'all doing, man. Like, how y'all doing?
Did he say mommy?
Hey, it's Sony down here, man. It's Sony. What do you mean?
I hope my fucking Wi-Fi isn't gonna fuck up.
It's Sony down here.
It's sunny down here. I got you.
I need down here.
Happen.
Why are you so hype, Uncle? What got you like feeling this way? I'm just trying to understand.
Okay, look, Poppy. Here's the thing. A lot of fans out there talking about my Eagles not win the game. We don't have enough, and somehow, some way, we win the game. So I don't know. That could be one thing. But again, Poppy, hey, I Dominican, so hey, it is what it is.
Dominican.
I Dominican, so I don't know football like they knew football. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Oh my god.
Hey, I Dominican, Poppy.
I'm dead.
Oh, I mean, you killing the accent.
No, Marcus, he's in fucking Miami supposedly.
Hey, I down at South Beach, man.
Okay,
I got a Lamborghini Rento. That's right, Rento. Everybody rent down here.
All right, yeah. Congratulations on smacking the Dolphins. I didn't predict that, but congratulations on that.
Yeah, see right there, Uncle Escobar, man.
So here is actually, if you want to get into NFL, here is a topic that we have for the show tonight, and just make sure you hit that like button as we get into it. Are the Eagles the clear NFC team to beat?
It's not clear yet. It's not clear. It's too much to think about. Too much. It's too much. It's too much right now. It's too much. We got people hurt. We got the Niners, and then Brock Purdy. He concussion.
Oh my god!
And all that. So we don't know. It's too much to say. It's too much. I don't know. And if we are, hey, what you say, huh? What you say?
Nah, I think the Eagles right now are the best team in the NFC. Unfortunately, we haven't performed up to par the last couple of weeks. So, I mean, they got the best record in the NFC. They win the games that matter. We got to give them their credit, man.
Like,
the Eagles
like last
rolling.
week, huh? Like last week. Okay.
Congratulations again, Uncle. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
They just added Bayer. You just added Bayer to the secondary. They adding pieces, man. I mean, the Eagles are they're gonna be a problem. And right now they got things rolling. So we'll see what happens, with their little brotherly shove or whatever the hell they call that shit. But
oh no, now we want
for
to
right
say
now,
whatever.
for right now, they're the best team
now.
in the NFC. But ask me the question again in a few weeks, and we'll talk about it.
See, that's why I say it's not clear. It's not clear. You know why? Because the list is fluid. It's fluid. It's fluid.
But what do you think about adding Julio Jones? I mean, I thought he was pretty much done.
As Marcus would say, he's cooked.
He's well done. He's well done. Julio is he's a distraction for the defense. So if you put him on one side, he can still catch a short ball, but as far as get up and goal, we don't know. I don't know. It's easier to say it in Spanish, but I'm trying to say it in English so you understand. But let me see.
Oh my God.
He's just there for a show, I guess. And will be used sometimes. Not all the time, sometimes.
So you're only feeling okay about the Eagles right now? You ain't saying they that team right now, huh?
Something like that, but not all the way. I don't have a warm and fuzzy. No warm and fuzzy.
No warm and fuzzy. Okay.
No warm and fuzzy.
Okay.
Oh my
We're
God.
good.
I need a translator for you, Unclo.
I need a translator. There you go. Well, what can they do to give you the warm and fuzzies then? Pause.
I think they need to perform like that 3 games straight. 3 games straight. 3 games straight. We'll be good to go. Danielle, what's going on? Hey, my nephew, Unc is not here, but I'm Uncle Escobar. I'm his Dominican uncle. So I don't have no book. He told me all about you, but no book today, mommy. No book. No book today.
Oh my God, where the
Miami,
fuck is
mommy. We won the
Rod?
game, so I'm still down here. I'm stuck down here in Miami, even though we won the game, mommy.
Oh my gosh. It's yeah, you're doing your thing, Unc. You're doing your thing, man.
But I had to laugh so hard I coughed. I had to be done.
No, I get it. There we go.
Yeah. Rod, help us.
Hey, Rodney Cali, what's going on, my man?
Dropping the government names. Okay.
Oh my God. What's up, Steve-O?
We don't have the other word in my language, in my Dominican language.
I need a translator.
What part of the Dominican you from? Yeah.
Huh?
What part of the Dominican you from?
St. Philadelphia, man. It's a small city. Small city
Okay.
down there.
Okay.
You don't know it. Yeah, St. Philadelphia.
Got you.
Congratulations.
We call it the pot down there. The pot.
It's plugged in. Pause. Yes.
She got way excited about that. Like it's plugged in. Nice.
Double pause.
What up, Steve-O?
Rod, what's happening, Poppy? What's up, man? I stuck in South Beach, man. I stuck down here. I'm swimming with the dolphins, Holmes. Don't mind me,
Rod,
Poppy. Don't mind me.
Help me. I can't with
I've been listening the entire time. I was trying to get everything connected.
You're caught up. Okay,
that.
good.
Yeah. I'm happy with it. Yes, the Eagles are the best team right now. Niners are about the 4th best team right now, but it is what it is.
We look mid.
Damn, in the NFC, we the 4th best team?
I wouldn't say 4th. Really?
Shit, look at the teams the 2 teams we lost to.
We look worse than Dallas?
I didn't say worse than Dallas. I said we're the 4th best team right now.
Are you talking about NFL or just the NFC?
Yeah, NFL.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you said NFC.
I mean, shit, we ain't the best. We ain't even the second best. So we dropped. We scrapping along. So
we dropped.
I Dominican, man. I Dominican, mommy. I Dominican, not Colombian. I Dominican.
His name is
Wow.
Unclo Escobar.
That's right, mommy. Say it louder for the people in the back. Hey.
I'm dead.
What we got on the show? What's up?
We are talking right now about the Eagles. So let's also move down the list. While we're on NFL, the second question related to NFL is, what is the real problem with the Niners on this 2-game losing streak?
What up, Anthony? Go on with it. Go on with it. One of y'all can go first.
No, you just joined, man.
What
Go
up,
ahead, man.
Anthony? Anthony says defense. And I'm gonna have to agree. Now there's been some talk, right, about Steve Wilkes, and the only thing that I was saying is I was never a fan of him being in the booth. I just always liked how Saleh and oh my god, it was on the tip of my tongue. Pause. D'Amico Ryans was they were both on the sideline, right? So I thought, okay, this is different. I didn't really notice that Wilkes was in the booth until like a couple of games into the season. And I was like, I wonder how this is gonna go. And then, it was fine. Like nobody complained, right? And then I mean about the defense
winning streak.
Right. No one complained.
Winning streak. Nobody cared about where he was sitting at.
No one.
Okay.
Right.
Exactly. Just trying to figure that out. All right.
Yeah. So now, so what's the problem with the defense? What is it exactly? So I'm no expert.
The quarterback. That's the problem. They're not getting to the quarterback,
especially this last game.
The last few games. I mean, outside of Pittsburgh, we get like 1.5 sack a game.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. It's no sacks last game.
About they blaming Wilkes for the scheme. Dude, rush the passer. Like, it ain't even scheme at this point. It's
right.
Bosa, you just got paid.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. And then you sit up here. This
but
is what
we know what happens when players get paid.
You know how Rod feels about that. We do know how Rod feels about that.
Yeah. They don't do well when they get paid.
But
hey, Christian,
your job is to rush the passer. That is your job. You don't need to get schemed up to do that. We don't need to put you in all kind of crazy positions. If you can't rush out of your base position, you're not getting home. Everybody was all tweeting about, he's getting pressures. Fuck the pressures. You're not sacking the quarterback. We literally went up against Kirk Cousins. Dude ain't running. He ain't mobile. We're not good against mobile quarterbacks. He's probably the slowest fucking quarterback in the league. We did nothing, and he lit us up. Like, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Bosa, you are getting paid too much. People talk about, what about Armstead? Armstead ain't never been like a super pass rusher. Bosa, this is what you're getting paid for. Get the quarterback. I don't care about your run defense.
Right.
Fuck off. Get the quarterback. Like, man. and I don't know who said it. It might have been Jordan. Somebody said it. We're not getting home, we're exposing the secondary. We were cool with the secondary, like Roger talked. The first 5 games, everything was fine. Now, secondary looking a little shaky because you know what? We're not getting home. So they got to cover longer. And fucking Charvarius Ward, god damn, you can't catch. Like, just knock the fucking ball down. Just knock it down. Don't even try to intercept that shit.
He caught one.
He caught it in his chest. Like, even the one he got looked terrible. But you know what? That fucking lost us the game. The play right before half, that shit fucking lost us the game.
That's typically what we do, Wise. Like, as a Rams fan, we can't get out of the damn second quarter to save our lives. You go back to every one of our damn games. We did it against Philly. We did it against San Fran. We did it against, we'll go score. I mean, it'll be less than a minute, and the Rams will find a way to give up points. So to see y'all, it be flipped. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it looks like. And typically, y'all get out of those situations, going into the half. When they came right back down and kept going, I was like, oh, they're not looking like they're gonna try to, take a knee or maybe get down and take three. No, they look like, hey, we about to finish this quarter out with a score. I'm like, sheesh. And I mean, who knew it was gonna happen that way? I expected, okay, they really driving to get this field goal. Who expected that play? Like, come on, dog. Like that. I can't even blame Ward on that. I mean, because that was a 50-50 ball. He just had the worst angle. The play before it, the interception before, he had a great angle. You know what I'm saying? He took it. This time he just was on the other end of the gun. You know what I'm saying?
Even no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
He was still there. Like, okay, you know what? You see the ball slipping out, you're not gonna get this one. Tackle the motherfucker. Like,
but the angle was so bad. He flipped over. It was like it was nothing he can do. By the time he was even looking up, Addison was high stepping in the end zone.
Yeah, I'm happy you here for Ward to defend. Fuck him right now. Like, I'm sorry. Like, another dude getting paid hella money, and you can't catch shit, man. Like, and that was kind of a thing with him anyway. That he don't really get interceptions and shit. I see why. Like, I see why. Even when he does get interceptions, it don't look good. It looks questionable.
Hey,
yeah,
Poppy,
he got punked.
DBs, Poppy. DBs, wide receivers that can't catch, Holmes. Wide receivers can't catch. That's it. Wide receivers can't catch. That's it, Poppy. That's it.
For the Vikings getting the W, and I agree with Wise's assessment there. Yeah, that was just that was a fluke play, Wise. Like that, like you can't count that. I could see if it was a deep ball thrown, he catch it in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? They both jump for it or something like that. But that play was just so outrageous. Anyway,
you know what?
Like that's just
I feel
bad.
like we're gonna see it again.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we're gonna see that again. And then it's not a fluke because I feel like it's gonna happen again to him. I am not confident right now in the guy, and I'd be more confident in him putting his hands on people and playing that press coverage if we was getting home to the quarterback, but we're not. So the quarterbacks have all day. Now we got fucking Joe Burrow or the week off. He ready to light some shit up. This shit is frustrating.
I mean, I think everybody, especially, I'm a sports betting man, so I think that line gonna be real good for Cincinnati, especially if they keep saying Sam Darnold gonna play. So, hey, I'm taking the 49ers all the way.
And don't get me wrong, it's an easy fix. If they just start getting home, they'll be fine. It's just when you got all day on the road, you can only cover for so long.
So the 2 game losing, it was the real problem. What everybody else said? Rod, you answered this question already?
Oh no, I was listening.
Gina, you answered this question already?
They both brought up good.
I mean, I agreed it was defense was, hasn't been great. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's the whole problem. We sucked on all 3, departments or whatever.
Facts. What up, Nate?
But my thing is this though.
Nate,
why are we overusing CMC so much and we're not even giving Mason not even any carries at all? Y'all gave a couple, if I'm not mistaken. You gave a couple of them to Mitchell. He was coming off an injury, which didn't kind of make sense, especially when we're talking about turf. Agree. And you already blew your knee out. It was just kind of weird. So yeah, it just didn't make sense to me. So once I saw that going on, I was just like, you can't. I don't care. You can't allow.
I think we got your question, Miss Debbie.
You can't allow.
I'll look right now, Miss Debbie.
You can't allow CMC to navigate or call how many plays he's going to play on offense. Like, that's something that's got to be addressed. And I feel like, Kyle, if this is what you're going to do, be the damn coach. You control everything else, but now all of a sudden you want to give him free leverage to get out there and rip and run. This man got a torn oblique. You know what I'm saying? And you out here with the most touches in the NFL right now. It's just wild that you putting everybody. See, this is what happens to where you have your Daniels, you have your Dennises that they'll come back and be like, see, this is what we're talking about right here, because everything is just so right in our face. Pause. So it's like we don't even choose to address literally what's happening. Nobody's there to put Kyle in his place or whatever the case may be. You get mad. See, this is another thing. See, since we're all talking about this is another thing that I'm starting to pay attention. Well, I've seen it. I just ain't said it out loud. Everything has to go 100% correct for Kyle to succeed. I see it more and more each week, because these adjustments that don't happen, it gets frustrating because everybody sees the clear. Why are you so aggressive during the start of the year and now you're getting all simplified
conservative
when it comes to your offense? Conservative, yeah. Now you're doing the same little duck plays in the middle that you use running for Jimmy G. So now we're seeing the same exact plays, over and over again. Like, I'm literally watched over and over. I said, we're going to pass in the middle. We're going to pass in the middle. We're going to pass in the middle. Guess what? We're going to pass in the middle. And it's just like, this is Jimmy G 2.0. I see that happening because this is the exact reason why Kyle looked at certain things. I feel, this is just my personal opinion, he looked at Brock and what he did in Cleveland, and he said, oh, hell no. I think I might have gave this kid a little bit of rain, but I got to pull this thing on back, because if I let him get out here and get wild with it, I don't know what's about to happen. So let me give him these basic ass bullshit plays that have gotten us dog walk before and beat. Let me see how he acts with these. Because clearly, the last 2 weeks, all we've done is show me the same Jimmy G playbook. Passes only in the middle. What happened to the passes to the sideline? You was throwing that to Kittle. You was throwing them to Ayuk at the beginning of the season. And now, I could be wrong. I think he may have thrown maybe one to Jennings the entire night. The rest of the night, nothing went to the sideline. So, hey, man. Y'all wonder why other people can see a lot of like these bonehead mistakes that Kyle continues to show us year in, year out, that I'm sitting here going, I see why people laugh at us. I see it. And it's just like, how many times are you going to sit up here and not utilize the weapons? We're supposed to have all these weapons.
Yep. You're right, Anthony.
So many players in the top 100 and all this bullshit that everybody was talking about.
Did we talk about that bullshit?
Yep.
Didn't I tell you that bullshit?
Exactly.
Bullshit ass numbers didn't matter.
And now it's coming back to a point where it just does not. When you have this quote unquote genius, I am so sick and tired of hearing that word. It's like, come on, man, y'all got to keep it real. See what y'all see out here. Oh, he can dial it up, and he could do this. Now what? If you do not have Trent out there, if you do not have Debo out there, and they better be out there 100%. We're not putting 30 up on nobody, because it is not run perfectly. Period. Point blank. Man, y'all can keep looking at this. I know.
Kyle,
sun don't shine, boy.
Kyle is a creature of habit. Just like Sean would say, they all come from that same tree. If you look at, they all, even Mike McDaniels, who's having great success in Miami right now, they all have that in them.
Not too much, man. Not too much success, man. Not too much success, man. Not too much. He had a little crack in the eyes, man, but not too much, man. Hey, I down here, man.
He ran up against Philly and couldn't call them the same plays.
Hey, Dan, it's real Sony down here in Miami. I in South Beach right now. You see, I got my drink right here with me, man. Oh, that ain't Bobby, yeah.
So no,
Not too
yeah,
much sense though.
they
Not too
all
much
creatures of
sense.
habit. They don't like when things are not going how like they scheme it up. It's like there's no backup plan. It's like,
Zero.
we gonna keep running this same play. And you like, dog, how many pick sixes are we gonna watch Matthew Stafford throw before you realize we can't keep running that bullshit empty formation? Dog, like every team knows that empty formation set, which is why TJ Watt went back into coverage. I saw it. They didn't. So Kyle Shanahan is that same thing. You said, Rod, you brought up a very good thing. Why are you overusing CMC? Why? When the 49ers have historically drafted great running backs in several rounds, it's like, I don't know how y'all find them. But the 49ers have, if there's one thing that they don't have a problem drafting, that is running backs. They find them. So if you got a Mason on your squad that can run that rock, and y'all know what he can do, doesn't Kyle know what he can do? Like, CMC is hurt. You don't even have him on any type of snap count restriction. Like, you just letting him. CMC gonna go. If you let him go, he gonna go. I also kind of think that's why CMC fumbling right now, because of injury. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, that oblique injury, man, you can't keep that ball up and get hit at the same time. Everything is hitting against you. So what do you think is going to happen? Just randomly it pops out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Football does. But, like, what do you expect? The losing streak, unfortunately, like Rod said, unless it's at 100%, we don't know. Unless Trent is on the field all the time, we don't know. We said, could he win without CMC? We don't know. Debo. I mean, I've heard a lot of things like, y'all got other receivers. Why are we not talking about Brandon Ayuk? Why did Brandon Ayuk only get a target or two in the second half?
Yep.
Like, what is happening? You got Jennings. Jennings is not a bad receiver. What's up with Ray? I heard that Ray can run just as fast as Debo can, if not faster. Why don't y'all use him on screens? Like, what? Like, I'm again, Rod said, all these weapons. We talk about Kittle. Was Kittle effective? No. Like, I mean,
because they use him for blocking.
This one trick pony. I think Christian in the chat said that CMC was always hurting Carolina because they always used him. Well, damn it. Kyle is on his way. Because I can tell you this right now. I mean, and I don't know, because I know that y'all running backs are good. So I'm not going to say if CMC is out, y'all can't win. I won't say that, because y'all do have good running backs. You just don't use them. So, it's almost like Kyle want to beat himself. You're not making adjustments. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's what I observed from these 49ers, man. Y'all, I don't know what y'all doing, bro. I mean, I don't
either.
I don't. I mean, I'm not even gonna blame the kicker for losing my game. We'll get to it, but I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all 2-game losing streak. You can name like Gina said earlier, all 3 phases of the game. You can name mistakes from all 3 phases of that 49ers team these last couple weeks, and you don't know. Y'all say Bosa. People starting to say Purdy. You blame the kicker. Kyle. No, I mean, like it's a number of things. They can't play man coverage.
Let me say this. Let me also say this. See, I think now what has caught up with the team is y'all names can only lead y'all and keep y'all so far in this league. And this league will humble you. I feel like a lot of times the reputation that they have walked through, the boom box and all this crap. Now look at us. The last 2 teams that are brought out and have talked about this boom box have beat us. clear and fair and square. There's no cheating. There's no, oh man, that was a dirty call, or hey, I don't know about that one. No. There was none of that. It's just been straight up ass whoop-ons. You know what I'm saying? Instead of great whoop-on, ass whoop-ons. Because that's all we've been giving up is cheeks out there. Pause. So now that I see a bunch of this going on, yes, nigga, I would say it tonight.
We're not giving up the cakes like that, but I think we literally could have won both of those games. We literally could have won both of those games at the end of the game.
Why didn't we?
We missed the kick. I mean, you just said we were getting blown out. Like, none of that happened. Like,
we should have. First of all,
we're not giving up the cheeks. Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
Hold on. What is? Does anybody? Can anybody in here name me what Cleveland's offense was?
Name it. What do you mean? Name it.
How was
players?
What was their offensive ranking? What was their offensive ranking?
Well, I could tell you with PJ Walker starting, it wasn't
low,
very
Pop.
high.
I was like, I don't think it was.
I didn't know really much about him.
Oh, by the way, no
honest
tight
with
end
you.
because Njoku has been out too.
Yeah, I know. That's true. That's true.
No.
I'm just trying to
who's the starting running back that they lost?
Being the number one defense at the time, we got exposed in 2 games. Okay, to your defense, Wise, I agree with you. As far as giving out actual cheeks, the only team that has beaten us the worst this year, or we've given up the most points to, and we still won that game, was the Rams. Week 2, we gave up 23. We still lost 2 games on the road. Now we're talking about what have we been talking about? We don't want to get here playoff time and have to go back to the East and have to play one of these teams in that cold. The way that it's looking, unless we play in Detroit for some reason.
First of all, y'all said
we're gonna be outside.
I said I don't care where we play them, but it's like I don't care about being the best team in October.
Y'all went to Green Bay and beat the sleeves off of them in the cold.
I'm fine with all that. I'm fine with all that. But I'll say this one. The team or the year that it came through San Fran, we was in the Super Bowl. So y'all can miss me with that other stuff about being on the road type shit. Because that road type shit didn't get us to the Super Bowl. I'm not. Hey, y'all can have it the harder way and all.
The year we went to the Super Bowl, we played both playoffs both playoff games in Levi's. No, I know.
I know that.
Yeah. So that's why I want the number one seed.
Point.
Yep.
What's Philly's record? What's Philly's record?
Better than ours.
I don't know, but what is it?
They only got 1 loss.
Okay. So they got
6-1.
2 losses.
6-1.
Everybody relax. We're gonna be okay.
I'm chilling. Exactly.
No.
I'm chilling.
I'll say this though.
Concerns. I'm not saying that we lost anything.
Yeah, I agree. It's just Wise doesn't want to think we're giving cheeks.
I was like,
wait, hold on.
Wise draws the line at giving up cheeks.
Yeah, I was with you today. I was like, whoa.
I got a question. I got a question. The question is, do you think it's the coach, or do you think it's Brock Purdy? Is it the play calling, or is it the Brock Purdy?
So let me ask. This is the thing.
It will always be the play calling because he has too much power.
Dan asked a question in the chat. He was like, "Do you think the league is catching up to Brock Purdy?" At some point, every quarterback the league is going to catch up to. But what takes you to that next level or separates you from another level type quarterback is do you make your adjustment to their adjustment? Absolutely. So now Brock is going to have to figure out, okay, they playing me different. Now, if he can adjust, then, business back to usual to what he's doing. Cool. Brock might be one of them dudes. But if he folds and he doesn't adjust and Kyle doesn't help him adjust, then we got a problem. So the next few weeks they're gonna tell us what it is.
Like a key downs.
And to be honest, I mean, the Minnesota game, Brock, outside that 4th quarter, he wasn't terrible. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, that was on Brock. That last interception, I don't know who the hell he was throwing the ball to. I don't even know what he saw. That concerns me.
Well,
that
I will
leads
tell you
us
this,
to
Wise.
another.
What concerns me is your boy looked like Jimmy G. He almost
Shout out to
did an
Marcus.
intentional grounding. He showed it, and he threw that thing up like Jimmy G has done. We've seen it, and he was just gonna make a ill-advised. Good thing his knee was down. Good thing, because it could have been worse. It could have been worse.
I know it was bad.
So I mean, the thing is, everybody kind of questioned this from what I heard. Everybody questioned when you have to put the game in Brock Purdy's hands, can he win it? Well, so far,
he threw you to victory.
So far, without the exception of Cleveland, because in Cleveland he showed that he could. I mean, kick and miss, can't do shit about it. He had some mishaps through the game, but when it counted, he drove down to get the win. He did his job. But in Minnesota, he didn't look like he could do it on his own. And I don't mean on his own as in it just at that point, it looked like Minnesota knew exactly what play he was going to run.
Now, I'll say this. In Cleveland, his go-to guy that he was going to, from what you guys, if I remember you guys telling me, was Brandon Ayuk. He kept going to BA the entire time, going and bringing us back in the Cleveland game. This week, BA is MIA. At least thrown, at least thrown to.
Second half, he was gone.
Yeah, second half. I didn't hear nothing about him. He started off the game. I was like, oh man, this is about to be Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, I got BA in fantasy. I was like, oh, let's cook. Oh, yeah.
He about to cook.
He about to cook. I was like, this is about to be a fantasy. Good night.
Right. Speaking of fantasy, Addison actually helped me, and I think I beat somebody this week.
Me.
Oh yeah.
By the skin of your teeth.
I didn't know who it was.
Thanks a lot.
Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Hey,
shut the hell up. No, I'm just kidding.
We talk about BA. You know what I need from him? I need him to be a wide receiver. And what I mean by that is I need him to diva out. Like, get me the ball. He's too nice.
Yeah.
Like you ain't hit him from I need the ball. Give me the I need him to be like, get me the ball. Like,
so now you want that type of receiver?
No, he needs to be more of that. Like you don't hear him saying nothing. He just out here
quiet.
playing.
So,
right.
Yeah, he's extremely
and that's
quiet.
cool and all. That's cool and all, right? But right now, that second half, that shouldn't have happened. There's that should have happened.
So Wise, to go along with that now. Mm-hmm. Now we know what Rod's theory is on players that get the bag and how they perform after they get the bag. My question to you, Wise, is if BA is not being that type of receiver that you want him to be, if that's already not him, what happens when he gets the bag?
Worry about that when it happens.
See, like, you always talking that shit about
worry about it when it happens. One, I don't know if he's getting a bag with us. Like, the thing is, BA is
that's real.
I don't know if he's getting a bag with us. Like,
that's real. He might go somewhere else. I wouldn't be mad at him.
We don't know that.
You're number one.
Yeah, you wouldn't be mad.
I think it'd be stupid if he left, but yeah, it's probably going to happen.
No. It's stupid on the Niners. It's stupid on the Niners.
Oh, yeah, it's stupid for the Niners, not for BA.
We got enough
cap on the Niners to let him go.
And I would franchise tag his ass for the next 2 seasons.
They might have.
But we never
franchise. But I get real business.
We never franchise tag though.
They might have to franchise him, but
we never franchise tag.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, there's a team.
How stupid you let him go
in Kansas City who gonna have a little bit of cap space this offseason.
How long have I been yelling BA?
And they can use a wide receiver. That's all I'm saying. So
sometimes you have to change. Sometimes you have to change your mindset.
Here comes some wisdom.
You have to change your mindset and change. Sometimes you have to franchise tag. Change your mindset.
Look, I just want BA to throw a helmet.
Kawhi plays.
BA's my guy. I just throw a helmet. That's all. Yeah. Just throw a helmet.
And Anthony, shout out Anthony Smith, who was just in the chat. he went to Arizona
What up?
State, so he was always watching BA play, and that was his guy when he got drafted. He was
AS
like,
who?
yeah. Huh?
Did
I
you
said
say
AS
ASU?
Anyway, so let's move into the
Hey.
next to our Patreon member question. Ms.
I'll be
Debbie,
on the West
it
Coast.
just kind of delves right
Okay.
into the what about the West Coast?
Oh, I'll be there next month. Can't wait. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Just a little too excited. I'll be
Let's
a little
go.
too excited. I'll be in Arizona. I'll be in Arizona next month for sure. Woo, I can't wait to get. Anyway, yeah. Then I'm being home.
Uh-oh.
And once I get home, it's a wrap.
He coming to visit,
All
Marcus.
right. Hey, Marcus,
Anthony
don't
said,
you
damn,
hide.
ASU,
Your
who?
Wi-Fi better be working.
So the next question from Ms. Debbie, we're talking about Brock, and we're talking about concussion too, right? Like it was kind of uncharacteristic for Brock to be like that, but was it because of a concussion, or is that just an excuse? Because
Thank you, Miss
do you
Debbie.
believe Brock really has a
thank you.
concussion, or is Kyle pulling a fast one?
Can I please go first? Can I? Because I was gonna bring this up
Just
already.
hold
Thank you.
hold
Miss
on a second.
Debbie.
I think
Wait,
that
Uncle Lo has a
when
statement.
yeah. I think when Brock Purley, when he went to do the tush push, tush push, when he do the tush push, they jump over and hit him in his head with the helmet. So in a way, yes, probably, maybe so, concussion,
The
but
what push?
I don't know.
The what push? The what push?
What is it? The tush push is the tush push, right? Tush push. Esta tush push, correct? Huh? Esta tush push.
It's that touch push.
Hey man, hey, I
Oh
Dominican.
my
I don't know.
So
I Dominican. I
so
don't
the
know.
question was, do you think Kyle is pulling a fast one, or if he has one? Well, if he has one, he can still clear concussion protocol before Sunday. Though
Right.
that's a fact. He has not been ruled
Right.
out. If those
Right.
symptoms start to go away, he can come right back and play on Sunday. I think what this did for him,
I don't know,
in
Papi.
all
I don't
honesty,
know.
if Kyle did pull a fast one, it was to get the media off of him. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't really kind
Okay.
of talk to a player about how poor they're performing if they are suffering from concussion-like symptoms. So,
What's up,
you know
Sim?
what I'm saying? It takes the heat off of them a little bit. You're talking about Sam Darnold playing and blah, blah, blah. I don't think Sam Darnold plays. I think Brock Purdy will play. I think he will. I think he'll clear concussion protocol. Let me tell you something. This is a game, the 49er fans, is this a must win? Is this
Absolutely.
game a must win right now?
Absolutely.
Like, can you afford to
I would
lose
like
at
to
Levi
think so.
Stadium right now?
You can't go on a 3-game losing streak. You can't.
So
I
I mean, so
know.
this is a must-win game. Does Sam Darnold give you? I mean, is Sam Darnold PJ Walker?
Hey, PJ Walker, I think might have more wins than he does.
But
So
Oh my god.
that's my point. The fact that
Don't
I'm
make me
even
laugh.
comparing a first round, was he the number 1 pick or the number 2 or number 3, whatever it was.
My arms
The fact
inflamed.
number 3, right? The fact that I am comparing the 3rd overall pick of his draft class to PJ Walker, where I don't even know where he was drafted at, you know what I'm saying? Is ridiculous. But I believe in PJ Walker more than I believe in Sam Darnold. And I'm pretty sure there's some other 49er fans that probably agree with me. So, you know, Sam Darnold is not your solution to winning with a hurt CMC, with a Trent Williams that you don't know is coming back or not. And Debo, well, wait, I think Trent said he coming back, but Debo not. Is it the other way around?
Yeah, Debo ain't gonna be there until after.
Whichever way it is,
After the bye.
Sam Darnold
Yeah.
don't have no.
Right,
Sam
after
Darnold
the
don't
bye.
have no continuity with none of the first team. He don't have no chemistry with nobody. So you telling me he gonna have chemistry in a week, less than a week? going against Cincinnati, who hungry right now. Yeah, okay.
And they've won their last 3 out of 4.
They coming in hot. So
Off a bye week.
Real fuego.
Real hot. Yeah. Fuego.
Está fuego, huh?
Está muy fuego.
Thank you, Gina. I know he got broken Spanish. He's speaking Spanglish. It's
yeah.
That boy said real fuego.
Está muy fuego, papi.
I have a northern Spanish accent. So
congratulations. You played yourself.
That's what it is.
I know
John.
Christian, I swear, Christian.
I'm here to tell you right now.
PJ Walker is undrafted out of Temple. You dig what I'm saying? PJ Walker is undrafted out of Temple. Sam Darnold was the 3rd overall pick. And this man is trash. I'll be the first one to tell y'all right now. Listen,
I'll be the second one to tell you.
He showed you with the Jets, and let's be fair, the Jets are trash.
Yep.
He showed you with the Jets. He showed you with Carolina.
He showed you at USC.
And now, and I mean, I'm sure CMC didn't sign off.
Fraud.
Like, yeah, bring him from Carolina. He was good when I was there. I doubt it. So I think Brock Purdy does clear concussion protocol. He had to, take a little break from the media, get his mind right, clear your thoughts. Let's get back in here and let's try to make it work, because I don't think you can win without Brock Purdy.
Nate, hey, y'all, Esther, push that tushy like button. Tell a friend to sub.
Hey, Bobby, you gotta push the button.
And mommy,
I'm fucking dead.
Danielle, I don't think he's pulling a fast one as in he doesn't have an injury. I think he's pulling a fast one by saying he does have one. That way, you know what I'm saying, the media won't get to him. You know what I mean? Or he won't get in. Like, it's just easier to protect him at this point. Like, we still have to, there go my boy Jordan. We still have to get to the fact that,
hey, Jordan, what's going on, man?
Like,
What's going on, Jordan?
The issue still remains. Like, Sam Darnold is just not gonna. He doesn't give you the best chance to win.
Why Jordan look like our bouncer?
Did somebody lose? Who lost?
I think
the Hawk Jordan.
Who lost?
I think he's irritated.
I'm so disappointed right now
about the concussion.
No, yeah, what Dan just said. Let's be real about Brock Purdy for a second, can we?
Oh no.
There have been people in the media already that have been looking for a reason. They were already saying, no, he is not elite. He is not this. He's not that. Watch what happens if he doesn't play with this guy and that guy. And what, like, I already told y'all, as good as I think Brock had been playing, like y'all brought me. I had to hop on for this for a second. That I had to hop on the show for a second. So my thing is, they were already there was already the un clocate por favor. So they were already feeling some kind of way about Brock Purdy. It was just all they needed. All they needed was that one game or 2 games. Now it's 2 games, right? Now, here's the thing. If you want to say it's a must-win, I don't think it is. Because all the Niners have to do is go up against the Seahawks and beat the Seahawks. That, at the end of the day, that's what matters, right? You beat the Seahawks and you beat the Eagles. Those are your 3 must-win games. That's what it comes down to for San Francisco. They can lose this game because, I mean, for the most part, outside of like a couple of people, I think everyone said the Niners would be like, what, 14-3, 13-4. Somewhere in that range, right?
13-4. We was definitely hearing 15-2 at one point.
Well, that wasn't me.
I don't know who said that shit. Yeah,
not for me. I said 14-3. I said 14-3.
Yeah. So again, the end of the day,
even 14-3 don't look like it's doable at this point.
I mean, it's going to be tough, but it was going to be tough. But the thing for me, the 49ers, How many times have we seen this with the Niners under Kyle Shanahan? They're a second half team anyway in terms of the season. They can be 5-3, 5-4. It's whatever. As long as they come out of the bye week firing, they're gonna be okay. Like, I'm not sure. It's funny to see everybody else trip about the 49ers, but I'm not tripping about them. All of a sudden, I don't think they're going to be a Super Bowl contender.
Wait. Who said they weren't contending no more? Who said that?
Well, I mean, what's the whole? Why is this a must win then if they're not going to be contenders at the end of the day?
I think it's a must win just for it's a confidence thing going into the bye. You don't want to go into the bye with 3 losses like that. Like, is it going to prevent them from moving forward to where they want to get to? No, I don't think it ends their season or it breaks them.
And guess who also knows that? Guess who knows that?
The Niners.
Everybody in that locker room. There you go.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
I get it. I get that. They still they don't want to lose. Well, nobody wants to lose games. Period. We all understand that, right? So
yeah, morality purpose.
I think they want to make a statement. You know, they see what's going on. They need to show who they are. Job. You said Ja. What happened?
No, I said because you don't want people to be pointing fingers. I said motherfuckers.
Oh, they're already. It's too late. They're already doing that.
Job.
They're already doing
definitely
that.
Did. Which is one of the reasons why. I said I feel like Kyle was keeping the dogs off of him. I know the media is still on him, but you know anything that could take that.
The only fingers I've seen being pointed come from the defensive line. Specifically one person. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
I didn't like that. Yeah.
The media can say whatever they want to about whomever they want to. I'm talking about the fingers that are pointed in house. Because in house right now, you heard Kyle. Kyle wasn't a big fan of that blitz right before.
Bosa wasn't either.
Bosa wasn't a big fan of. He just said the scheme in general, which I found interesting because when y'all were 5-0, that scheme wasn't a problem.
It didn't have
anyway,
that's what Rod said.
But again, that's how it goes, right? Winning solves everything. Because remember, even for the Warriors, when the Warriors were going through their stuff and they had KD and all that, remember, I think it was either Andre Iguodala or Sean Livingston said, "If only y'all knew what we had to go through behind closed doors."
David West.
Right? They said it was David West. They said if only you knew what we had to go through behind closed doors. But they were winning. They're going to championships. It's cool. You don't have to worry about it. Right? But so I think it's the same thing now with the Niners. It's the same scheme, same system. You know, corners are still playing off the ball the way they were when you won 5 games. You're not getting sacks partially because of it, because they're playing off the ball. It's the same reason why Eric Armstead put out that tweet the next week when the Giants were on Thursday night and they had all those sacks against them. He's like, hey, Daniel Jones, why don't you hold the ball against us? Because your corners play off the ball. You can get the ball out fast. So it's been the same scheme, but you didn't hear people get called out because you were winning. But now that you lost a couple of games, now you're pointing fingers.
And to your point, Jordan, if we're going to point fingers on the defensive side, well, during those winning games, you also were putting up 30 points a game. Cal, why hasn't your offense put up any points? If you're going to point the finger at Steve Wilks, let's point that thing right on back to yourself, Cal, and say, why are you not putting up points?
Because you can't run the ball.
You know, you're running the same old plays, like Rod said, knows exactly what's coming. So, Kyle, you were upset about something Steve Wilks called. Well, sir, who's going to talk about what you're calling? Steve Wilks don't get to be like, I don't like that bullshit ass pass play he called. He should have ran it. He don't get to do that.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So who's going to talk to you? Who's going to talk about Kyle?
But see, this is why I say it's things like this that make this game a must win. Because now, if you don't win, the noise gets louder. And it gets louder going into a bye week. So they're sitting on this for 2 weeks. Amplified. You want to quiet the noise as much as you can. Because like you just said, winning solves all, right? You win the game, you beat Cincinnati, everything tones down. Everybody's chill. Let's relax. All right, we good. Come off the bye. Whatever happens after that, happens after that. But I agree with you. You know, they're a second half team. We normally don't expect the Niners to start off well. They happen to start off well this season. So they gave themselves some room for shit like this to happen. For it to happen in back-to-back weeks, it's to me, it's how it's happening more than them just taking L's. Mm-hmm. They've both been winnable games. They don't look good on both sides of the ball. Like, it's not like, oh, we played well, we got beat by a better team. I can't even say they lost both of those games because they lost to a better team, because they didn't. This game they had the turnovers, right? The fumbles, the interceptions. The last week, they didn't make the plays they needed to make against Cleveland, which they could have done.
Can we say this is just getting redundant?
Question.
Can we just be honest about that?
So, Rod, to your
I don't know,
point,
Danielle. I don't know what's going on with Bosa.
if
You need to
y'all,
get it
if
together,
y'all
though.
hear this score, if Cincinnati beats y'all
Kardashians.
13-10, if Cincinnati wins 13-10,
Don't
whose
say
fault?
that. Yeah.
If you just hear that score, if you just hear 13-10, whose fault is it?
It would be Kyle's.
Thank you. Jordan, I think he just confirmed as well.
Mhm.
So,
But
I mean, like, so what would be the excuse then? You know what I'm saying? Defense played hard. You know what I'm saying? Offense didn't put up no points.
And see, this is what gets on my nerves about certain people talking and certain people saying certain stuff out of the locker room. Because I think we all, like I said, as we agreed, if you win, things kind of go away. But once you start talking about certain stuff, now it is a whole thing of how you win and what it looks like. So if the defense still doesn't look good, even if the 49ers win next week, it'll be, oh, they won, but what's going on with the defense? We already heard from Nick Bosa, does the locker room trust Steve Wilks? Now you got to answer those questions. And it's, well, D'Amico Ryans versus Steve Wilks. What looked better? Why is it this or why was it that? It all of a sudden changes. So now they've actually, the 49ers, by talking, they've taken themselves out of the, oh yeah, if you just win, then we're good window. No, now it's you got to win and it's got to look a certain way because you've looked bad defending the run 2 weeks in a row. You know, like
pressure.
The fact that what's his name, Alexander Madison had 5.1 to carry on the Vikings. The Vikings aren't known for a good run game. The fact that you got no sacks against Kirk Cousins, they had a backup offensive lineman. That doesn't look good. So it has to look a certain way now. And if it doesn't, because especially how historically dominant the 49ers defense was a year ago, if it doesn't look a certain way, there are going to be questions that are going to be asked. But well, no, I mean, like, no, let's be right. As good as they looked 3 weeks ago, it didn't look like it did last year, which was fine. Last year was a historically good defense. Like that is okay. But the fact that it doesn't look like that, and you do have this new DC, and people had something to say after a loss, you know, in the same loss when your offense only put up 17 points, your kicker missed a field goal, and your star running back had a fumble. But hey, let's talk about the defensive coordinator. It's got to look a certain way before there's a lot of pressure that gets put on his head.
Well, I know. A few weeks ago, my nephew has said, my Nino said, like what happens when Brock Purdy finally loses a game, and how is he going to react to that? Now, I did notice, you know, I didn't think it was going to be 2 in a row. I would say that. I mean, no one goes into the season thinking they're going to be perfect and not lose a game all year. But at the same time, it's like we all know y'all. Eventually y'all gonna lose a few games. But I didn't think it's gonna be back to back. But now that it is back to back, now I'm curious to know, like, mentally, like, what is Brock thinking mentally? Well, we lost 2 games. The defense ain't doing too good. Do I need to overcompensate? So things like that, I think, could be, could also play a factor in y'all's winning and losing. But I think right now, a lot of Niners fans, some of y'all might be overreacting a little bit. I mean, it's only 2 games. All y'all thought y'all were going to lose at least 3, maybe 4. So this just could be the 2 games that y'all lost. I mean, y'all
nobody went to the 4 number now, Dennis. Nobody went to the 4 number now. You're getting a little.
No.
Now we get to that 4 and 5 range.
I said 13 and 0.
I'm not saying.
I said 12 and 5
in general. Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'll say this about Brock. I'm still not worried about Brock. Like, even just watching him on the field, like he never has me just worried. Like, he don't ever look like, oh shit. Outside of him throwing the dumbass fumble he almost had, or when he was getting sacked, he don't ever look rattled to me, like where I'm like, oh shit, something about to happen. Like, I don't get that. Like with Jimmy, it was like
you give me that Daniel Jones look.
The Daniel Jones look. There you go. Yeah. You could feel some bad shit's gonna happen. I don't ever get that feeling with him. Like, he looks real calm, like at all times, and that's it. Go both ways, when he throws touchdown passes, he get high, but You said what?
Danielle said, Dennis, your
Dialect.
dialect is going out. Absolutely. Stay on
Facts.
script.
But no,
No. I'm practicing my English. Hey,
Hey,
mommy, look,
guys,
I'm practicing my English.
we
Okay,
have-
This guy.
that's it. I'm practicing my English.
Necesitas
Hey
más
guys, we
práctica.
have like 25 basketball questions, and we're an hour in. So
Let's go.
do you guys want to do the NBA?
Let's do NBA.
I mean, I'm watching NBA right now, so yeah, I'm cool.
We only
I'm
did
down.
3 NFL questions for an hour, and now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6
M's in my
NBA
bank
questions and 2 rants.
Let's ride.
Jordan Wildin'.
Huh?
Let's go, Gina. You good? You good?
Run
Gina?
it.
Let's ride.
Will Harden who will Harden start out the season with, and who will he finish the season with?
Wong Dong Tigers.
But who he starting out with, Jordan? That's who he finished with. Who he starting out with?
I mean, he's gonna start out with Philly because nobody else won him.
Facts.
Like
All right.
I really just honestly think at this point, James Harden, just through his mentality, has played himself out of going where he wants to go.
Facts.
I just really do.
Absolutely.
Like you're not the guy that won the MVP in Houston anymore. And we've seen when you're not happy, you get overweight, you don't show up. I mean, you only showed up right now to Philly because you're getting fined tens of thousands of dollars a day. So I mean,
wasn't amazing enough, Christian.
I don't know, man. I mean, like, I want to say the Clippers just because I know that's where he wants to go, and I feel like because that's where he wants to go, that's the only team that will end up taking him.
So
But even if he does, he ain't gonna be for as much money as he wants. Like, you might have to somebody release because, I mean, if I'm the Sixers, I'm sitting here like, okay, you want to go to Clippers? Cool. All right, Clippers, give me this player, give me that player. Like, forget the picks because the Clippers are gonna be a good team. First round pick don't really mean much.
Hey, I'm willing to say this right now. Wembanyama will be a top 25 player before this year is over. Sorry.
Yes.
probably an
You
all-star.
talking about this season?
What up, Terradome?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's an easy prediction. Okay, so Gina, who you think James Harden gonna start off with, and who you think he gonna end with?
Start off with Philly and end up in Houston again.
Ooh.
I mean,
Okay.
Van Fleet's there, so they'll have a team at least.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you think they'd rather have talent or let their would you rather let their, or do you think they'd rather let their young guys go ahead and play and just learn how to play? Because I don't think they're making a play. Because like I don't think that just because they get James Harden that they make the playoffs or that they're a contender. So you might as well just let your young guys who were there.
No, he just wants to
Go
be
ahead
happy.
Yeah.
No, I know.
I don't think he cares about a ring
does.
anymore.
I know he does. But I'm saying from Houston's standpoint, what do you gain really from having James Harden back on your team?
I mean, you get butts in the seats, and it's all about if you're the Houston Rockets,
Yeah,
you're just looking to
that's
make
true.
money. You ain't going nowhere. To your point.
It's a business anyway. I mean, they can always see, I don't know. That's just what I see. I don't have a
I'm taking it on back to Houston.
explanation. I just answer the question.
I get the business. No, I mean,
I'm just
I get the
answering the
business
question.
standpoint. I mean, that makes sense, but I guess at the same time, it's like that's the reason why these teams tank, right? So that way, in a few years, the business decision of tanking gets you playoff guys ready to
You're
go.
welcome,
which makes you more
Terradome.
money. So like if you bring in James Harden just to win a couple more games, well, then boom, you just change up your business plan.
We'll see what they do. Rob, what you think? Where you think he's starting to end up with?
I think he starts. Yeah, he starts in Philly, but some strange reason I feel like he'll be somewhere in like Midwest, like Chicago. I don't know why. Some strange reason.
Do they have good strip clubs in Chicago?
Not like Houston.
I know, not like Houston.
Dennis, what you think?
I don't think. Yeah, Lonzo Ball ain't gonna do nothing this year.
Not at all. He's still hurt.
I feel like he's starting Philly after that.
He's done.
Who cares? Who knows?
You're right, because you like he leaving Philly. I got you. Wise, what you got?
Man, I fuck James Harden, dude. Like, I mean, he gonna start out in Philly, but it's. I heard KG say this the other day. Like, he out of wiggles. He not that dude. You can't wiggle your way to wherever you want to go.
He out of wiggles.
He's out of wiggles. Yeah, he out of wiggles. So
wiggles.
Philly gonna send him. I hope they send him somewhere like. I don't even know. I hope they just send him somewhere terrible. Like I don't think he finishes the season in Philly, but I really don't know where he's gonna end up, man. Like I really don't.
I don't see him going to Miami either because Miami got that weight restriction
culture.
Thing. They got that
the weight restriction.
They got that. Yeah, they got that culture down there. He ain't
that
playing down there in Miami.
No, I don't even think they were dealing.
They're not about to accept that. Riley had that man over there trying to lose 30 pounds in 2 days.
Send him to Utah.
Dude.
Send him to Utah.
Hey, no, I already said it. We are not sending more black men to Utah. We're not.
He can go play with John Collins. He can go play with your boy Collins down there.
We're not doing it. Hey,
hit the subscribe button.
Uncle O, real quick.
Hit the subscribe button. Wealthy mind.
Can you sing something for me real quick? Guantanamera. Guajira Guantanamera.
Suavemente. You want to hear my theme song, Poppy? You want to hear that theme song? Hold on. I show you the theme song.
I needed to hear sing that song from White Chicks. I just needed to hear it. Oh my gosh.
Making my way downtown. That one.
No.
De'Aaron Fox is signing an endorsement deal with Curry Brand. What up, Eric?
Was he always in
Curry Brand?
Was he always an Under Armour guy?
Yep.
No, he used to be a Nike guy.
Armour.
He used to be a Nike guy.
That's what I thought.
A Nike guy, yeah.
Oh no. Well, congrats to him.
Yeah, I got some.
The theme song, Poppy. The theme song.
I got some Air Max, man. They got a Swish on the back of them because of him.
Look
it's all good,
man.
Oh,
so he go to Under Armour.
Good for him.
You're right.
Yeah,
hey,
big.
Do your thing in Under Armour.
Next question.
Next question.
Pregunta.
By the way, I think James Harden starts in Philly and ends up with the Clippers.
Yeah. Nah.
Who got hair clippers?
What adjustments do the Warriors
Someone got hair clippers
to make after watching the first game of the season?
Make more shots.
Okay.
I mean, they shot 36% from the floor, 24% from three, and they lost by 4. Let's not go crazy over one damn game.
It was the start of the season. Yes.
Yeah, it's just one game.
Yeah.
They're not going to shoot 36% and 24% the rest of the year. I promise that.
They got to do better though and stop smoking the layups though.
The question is after watching the first game of the season.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Just make more shots. And I mean, that's part of it, right? Wise, like you make some more layups, field goal percentage goes up, and it's a different game.
Yes. And let me see what we look like when everybody's in position.
Do we want to fast forward? Let's fast forward to your rant really quick, Wise. Let's fast forward to your rant really quick. Go ahead, go.
No, Wiggs is he was smoking layups in the playoffs, smoking layups when he came back last year, and we gave him a pass for what he was, what he went through with all. We gave him a pass. Literally, his first layup this year smokes it. I'm like, bro, you cannot continue to do this. And this is the thing that always concerned and bothered me about Andrew Wiggins. And I like Wiggs. It was the inconsistency. Is you don't know what Wiggs you're going to get. When he's hot and he's doing his thing and he's on a streak, he's two-way Wiggs, right? But when he's not, he's what everybody called a bust. He's not that guy. And he's too inconsistent. He needs to be more consistent, but the only consistent thing about Wiggs right now is the inconsistency. And that frustrates me. But it really bothers me when he's blowing layups. Like, you can't keep smoking the layups, my guy. Next question. What's going on?
Wait. Poppy, you know what, Poppy? Guantanamera. Juanita. Guantanamera.
I hate Dennis. God.
What up, Trey?
What up,
It's
Trey?
Barbershop Sports Talk in the Heezy. What up, Trey? He said, tough Knicks lost tonight. Dan the man. He's with you in spirit with
Jordan, is that what you wanted, Jordan?
Muchas gracias, senor.
Tough loss, man. I don't even want to get on what the hell we didn't do tonight. I could answer those questions. What adjustments we need to make after first game? It's called hit free throws.
Hey,
That's
this
number
is
one. Trade RJ Barrett. That's number 2.
That might be
NBA
one.
rants. This is NBA rants. Go.
Right. Also, this is the best Spanish. This is the
And-
best Spanish version of Marcus spelling I have ever seen. This is the best Spanish version I've ever seen of Marcus trying to spell something. Guantanamera.
It's Juan Marcoso.
Where's Marcus
Oh,
at?
Juan Talamera.
That's
His internet
terrible.
probably went out.
You got to download Rosetta Stone to understand what Unc's saying, so it's gonna take a minute. What's the next
It's
question?
broken English, man. It's
Okay,
it's not broken English.
Should we finish off the Warriors? Okay, we got one more for the Warriors. What adjustments do the Warriors need? No, hold on.
I was about to say.
Who should come off the bench when Dre returns from injury? CP3 or Clay?
I'll answer real quick. CP3. Next. What was that?
Yeah, CP3. Got to make sure you stagger the minutes.
I say
with him and stuff on
CP3.
the floor.
Cool.
I say a combination of CP3 and Dre.
Well, they the same player.
That's why it's a combination.
Right. They're the same player.
So we plan the Warriors gonna start with 4.5 players on the floor.
No. I say you switch them off. Okay, next person. I'm not talking anymore.
I want to hear the AD question. I'm ready for Rod.
Let's go. We can keep going. We can keep that roll. We know who need to come off the bench. CP3.
By the way, that's a dope shirt, Rod.
Why did
Okay.
AD go scoreless in the second half against Denver? And then
He's fucking trash.
intertwined in this, Rod has a rant he'd like to get off his chest. He says, I understand why Clay has played the way he has, you know? You will never convince me as to why AD plays the way he does, that fuck. Go on, Rod.
Man. she took these words literally out of the group chat.
It was too good. It was too
Receipts.
good. It was like poetry.
All right, Anthony.
It was poetry.
Yeah.
Poetic justice.
Wow. But yeah, that's how I feel. I'm over Anthony Davis. Good
night, Anthony.
Man. Oh yeah. I was about to say goodnight to him too. This man.
Hasta luego, Anthony.
There's no need. I think the thing that pisses me off more than anything is that he's literally consistent at this every year type of stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm going to be like this year, and we can't wait to play these guys and yada, yada. And this is, what we needed, that fuel for us. Dog, you went scoreless in the second half. And the shots that you took, I think you went 0 for 6 in the second half. Mm-hmm. All of them, pure trash. All of them. I don't know. I don't get it. Light-skinned mentality. It is what it is. I stand on that.
Stand on biz, Ron. Stand on biz. Light-skinned mentality.
John Starks rolling around in
mentality.
his grave.
Yeah, and he got paid this summer. So you already know how I feel about these fools who get paid. So, you know, it is what it is.
Fred Warner rolling around in his grave.
Is it the unibrow rod?
Fred Warner, what?
It might be.
Just
Just
naming
might
out every
be.
light
All
skin
the
out
light
there.
skin dudes, Steph Curry just rolling around. It's like,
Man.
I
Kareem
just don't- I can't
Abdul-Jabbar
stand
rolling
it.
around his grave.
I just can't stand looking at Anthony Davis, man, and I just know like all that talent is just, hey man. So I take it that next game he gonna have a 41-point night. Mark my word. Yeah, you'll have this 37, 19, 6 blocks, and you're gonna be like, yo, generational talent type numbers. And then the next game, stink it up.
hey, Dan, you see Zion shit on Jaren Jackson?
Dunk clean on him.
Oh,
With the offhand.
yeah, with the offhand.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wise rolling around in his grave.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Zion.
Jaren Jackson. I'm off the Jaren Jackson. Pause.
Wise 2.0 rolling around in his grave.
he might be. He might be. By the way, defense player of the year, Evan Mobley.
Oh,
Lock it in. Lock it in.
Ooh, I like Evan Mobley. Good
Shout out to the Trojan.
Why?
Shout out to the Trojan.
Oh man.
So, next topic.
Boy, y'all stink.
Shout out to Ted.
Keeping it on the Lake Show.
Is that what we doing?
Uh-oh.
Is that what we doing? Because y'all had a little. I let y'all have the fun with it, but that's what we going there or not. Like I'm just asking the question. I thought we was keeping that on the background.
We're not going nowhere.
Okay,
Nah.
I'm just asking.
We're not going there.
Okay.
Why is the
Monday,
Nuggets the Lakers' daddy? Pause.
Ain't no pause.
Because
True daddy behavior by the Denver Nuggets.
here, fellas.
True Denver Nugget.
The Nuggets are just
Pure
better.
domination. The Lakers, man.
The
Lakers
Nuggets are just
hilarious.
better.
Like this is the biggest. You know why the Nuggets are the Lakers, daddy? Because AD of all people who did nothing last night
Nothing.
was the first one in the media talking about some. You know what? We've been hearing all the trash talk all summer, and me and Brian had a conversation about it. Well, what the hell did y'all talk about, AD? Because for the performance that you gave, like, what was the plan? I mean, did you talk about the fact that they've been living rent-free in your minds all summer long? They've been talking noise and backing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, 0 points in the second half, AD.
0.
You are supposed to be the leader of the team. Bron has been trying to crown you for the past 3 years, bro.
Never will get it. Never.
He's been trying to pass the baton to AD for the last 3 seasons. And once Bron finally hangs up the shoes, it's going to be terrible times in LA with an AD run Lakers team, because Bron is still the best player on the team at 45 years old.
What the hell is going on here?
AD is trash, bro. Like they straight own them. Like I at least thought, you know what I'm saying? Because there I go again, believing in these guys that I always be like, now you know damn well that you don't supposed to believe in no damn AD. But I thought, finally he's talking right. Finally, he's right. Finally, maybe something is clicked. Maybe this is the season AD says,
played yourself.
I'm about to be the leader. You know what I'm saying? Brian had already told
Congratulations, you played yourself.
None of that. None of that. AD said, I am who I am.
Congratulations. Remember that
you played yourself.
That started back in the bubble is he hit that game winner against Denver. And what did he talk about? Oh, it's Mamba mentality. That was for Kobe. It's like, okay. All right. Hey, AD talking about Mamba mentality. All right. I'm watching. I'm watching. Let me see what. Oh, you disappeared.
I'm here to tell you right now. We don't care. Let me tell
but you know what? But am I wrong? That's where at least these phrases and the sound bites from AD are like, okay, looks like AD's gonna turn the corner. So now at this point, it's almost like when you hear Dak Prescott say something, it's just like, all right. Well, until you actually prove it when you're out there, I don't care what you got to say to the whole Steve. You just said. So.
Dak ain't never won though.
My point being
different. I've seen AD different though. Like
I saw Dak be different, and then he wasn't. And it's just like anytime you say anything, ever since you can't be different anymore. Do we not remember when he was an Aaron Rodgers drive away from having a team in the NFC Championship?
One week he's topsoil trash. Next week Dak Prescott, he's sewer trash. It's different types of trash. He's definitely
Mambo
trash.
mentality. Mambo song.
Right, Turgo. He ain't got no Mamba mentality. Like, you better stop saying that, dog. You are disrespecting Kobe's name.
Mambo Italiano, Mambo Italiano, Mambo.
You should not be saying nothing about Kobe out of your mouth, AD. Nothing. Nothing. Don't mention Kobe, dog. All
right, one last question.
Mention Dwight.
And before we do, hit that like button. Make a comment after the show if you like what you've seen, like what you heard. Share the video with all of your friends and family. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you'd like to submit a question in the future on a future show, please become a Patreon member. Or if you can't afford $10 a month, we have a tier for $5 a month. It puts your name in the outro of all our shows. And it just says, hey guys, you're awesome. So last question of the night, last topic. Will the Knicks make a huge trade for Embiid? What?
Will the Knicks make it for him? I like the double eyes.
So that's how
I like the way it looks here. It looks like the BIID, like it. I don't know. It looks weird. Will the Knicks make a huge trade for Embiid? No. We don't make a huge trade for nobody. Like, the New York Knicks is pure speculation. Like, they feed off of the rumor mill. It's almost like psyching us out as fans. Like, the Knicks are in talks to get such and such, to get Bron, to get motherfucking we was predicted to get so many. We about to get Spider. You know what I'm saying?
Donovan Mitchell.
You know what I'm saying? We about to get everybody, dog. Like, we always be like, the Knicks are trying to. Let me tell you something, man. We are the kings of speculation. We ain't making no trades, man. The only trades we make are bad trades. So unless there's a bad trade, you said what now?
Carmelo was a bad trade.
Damn, Carmelo was a bad trade.
Yeah, I'm just asking. I just wanted to know.
You know damn well I believe Carmelo was a bad trade. You was with me when it happened. The hell you talking about?
Man. Marshmallow was a good guy, man.
Lost the entire team. I said, what the hell? The only people we didn't lose was Raymond Felton, punk ass, and doggone and Amari. That was all that was waiting for Melo. That was it.
He had no team left.
That's what Mark is saying, because he didn't say the S. It was just the one Nick left when they traded for Carmelo. That's all.
Just Nick.
It was just the Nick.
Nick.
And that's when Dan's hate for LeBron grew. That's where it really drew, right? Nigga. That's when he knew it was over with. Once LeBron didn't go to the Knicks, fuck LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but I mean, to be fair, you should just be bad at Melo because I mean they wanted Melo down in Miami, but he wanted the bigger paycheck.
Right. Listen,
He wanted the bigger paycheck.
I'm not mad at Melo. Melo pulled the finesse. You can't hate the player. You got to hate the game. And the game was the Knicks.
You're right.
It
Melo
was
said,
them.
I'm out for my paper. Melo said, I want my paper and I want.
Man, we had one of the best GMs back then, dog. We was building. We was on our way. And Donnie Walsh told him, we're not going to trade for you now. Wait until the summer when you're a free agent and it's on and popping and we have a great team for you to come to. What James Dolan do? No. Melo wants to come here now. Trade
now
everybody. And that was it.
Everybody.
Trade everybody, dog. I'm done.
Yeah.
No. Will we make a huge trade for Embiid? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Philly won't do it. Philly they won't trade Embiid to us. We'd have to give him 10 first round picks.
They can trade. We'll take Embiid for AD
all
like
day.
That.
All day.
Like
AD
that.
all day.
He would not make it in the New York media. Oh my goodness.
No, he wouldn't.
And he wouldn't make it in the Philly media either.
In the New York.
No,
I
not
wouldn't
at all.
care.
Not at all.
I wouldn't care. He ain't making it here in LA.
We don't want him, man.
He ain't making it there.
Him.
Him.
We don't want him, man. We don't want him. Not him, man. No. We don't
right,
want
guys.
him or Marshmallow. We don't want him
That's
or
it for
Marshmallow.
me.
Let's go. It's it for me too, Gina. Let's get it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's shut it down.
All
Let's shut
right,
it down.
guys.
Appreciate
Everybody,
y'all.
thanks for watching. And catch us on Monday, same time, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern.
Hasta luego.